I've been working for 20 years here at the Gran Sasso Laboratory, and now I am teaching at the New York University Abu Dhabi, and I am also leading a research group. We are involved in the XENON 1-ton experiment here at the Gran Sasso Laboratory. As a research group, we are happy to provide to our students opportunities for research during the summer and also for their capstone project. In particular, our students can work on the XENON 1-ton experiment itself. We are involved in several activities, but also we are happy to act as a bridge towards other research opportunities here at the Gran Sasso Laboratory, or even to other institutions in Italy or in Europe.
My work in Abu Dhabi is concerned the development of detectors and readout system for particle detectors. So we spent several time here in Gran Sasso because we are participating in one of the most important dark matter experiments in the world.
In the summer of 2014, I came to LNGS and I started working on XENON 100. And I'm finally done with my undergraduate, and I plan to pursue particle physics, astroparticle physics for my PhD as well. And luckily I'm the first Nepali in the Gran Sasso lab.
This is just me looking at what types of physics I would want to go to grad school for. I'm working on testing the resistors for the time projection chamber for the XENON 1-ton experiment. We started doing this already in Abu Dhabi. We've been testing it with a lot of different bases, so like base types, but we had some issues. And then when we came here, we worked on changing the base type for the resistors, and we went to the company, did the welding and everything. So now I just spend a lot of time basically just testing if the resistors are okay, if the connection is okay for getting out the current that corresponds to the voltage that we put in. And now we're basically done with the experiment itself, and now we made the results. We realized that we had two types of bases, and we realized that the first base was actually better, and now the only thing left to do is to send it to test it for radio purity, and then to send it to get more of it manufactured.
So my entire project is based on characterizing the silicon photomultipliers. Gran Sasso is a very important place to me. Even emotionally, it holds a very special emotional value to me, because I spent the last 2 summers of my life here, and I think it's such a peaceful place. I usually take the bike and go for bike rides along the river. I've been up to the mountain. In fact, last summer in 2014, I went to the top of the highest peak.
I was able to go underground and actually see the detector and see how it is being controlled and how the data is being acquired. And this is the data that I will be using for my analysis, hopefully in my year-long project in NYU Abu Dhabi for my capstone next year. I'm here trying to work with some data that they've recently collected from the detector, and it's more specifically it's the data that will be used for the calibration of the detector, which is basically taking account of the background so that they could get the actual signals from the detector.
It's amazing. I mean, okay, so when I first went to the underground lab, I felt like I was a kid in a candy store.
I'm really lucky, and I'm really happy to be here.